self-improvement will save your life.
It would trigger me to further give in.
It provides instant dopamine.
This was all tight when he was alone. It feels good to walk around life.
Journaling every day, take cold showers.
I didn't realize if the proper self-improvement will save your life. I'm sure.
There's nothing worse in life than hitting rock bottom. This feeling of deprecation and failure over oneself. Constantly living in a state of misery. Desperate for a change, most would do anything for a taste of success. Whether that be physical, financial, relationship, or status-wise, a lot of men strive for that lifestyle of a free man, but have the wrong expectations when starting self-improvement, leading to disappointment to a point where they just give up and quit. I don't want you to quit. You see, throughout my self-improvement journey, I have experienced some major and minor setbacks. Knowing how to prevent them will have saved me a lot of time, so learn from these so you can avoid them as much as you can. When I started, I envisioned myself as the finished product, the body, the money, and the status, thinking that this will take me less than a couple of months to achieve. Boy, was I wrong, as I soon discovered that all great things requires time.
It takes time to do something great. Remember that.
Patience is required for everything in life, as it takes a certain amount of time for things to unfold and develop. The main issue with quick fixes are the sustainable long-term changes. One can watch a 10-minute video about how to be confident and get a temporary boost, but struggle to sustain it in the long run without any deep introspect and personal growth. Because most people don't have the patience to put in the effort and wait. We live in a world where everything is instant, conditioning almost everyone to be indolent and hasty. And most of their expectations for the achievement of anything must be quick, or else it's not worth their time, knowing nothing. Going into anything blindfolded with no knowledge whatsoever will only lead to distress. Knowing what you're getting into is vital to understand the process it takes to reach your goals. Many people take for granted valuable and critical information and just use what some random guru tells them to and expect great results. Being educated is the first step towards success, and you should always be eager to learn more.
To be able to pick and choose where we want to go and also the lifestyle that we want to live.
Many people have very limited awareness of their values and beliefs. The inability to recognize and manage one's own emotions can result in self-sabotaging behavior. Without a deeper understanding of yourself, it becomes difficult to identify areas that require improvement. In other words, you're missing the bigger picture, and you know who's blocking your sight?
Prove yourselves worthy of the heroes who came before you, it'll get cleaned off. Until then, stare at it whenever you think you're hot shit.
Lack of self-awareness can manifest when you overlook the need for deep introspect, assuming that you have a clear understanding of yourself without delving into your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. A person with a higher degree of self-awareness will reflect on how his actions and words will affect not just him, but those around him. Being receptive to knowing what to improve on, taking feedback as an opportunity for self-reflection, by engaging in this introspective process, you can gain insights into your blind spots and areas for personal growth. Without self-awareness, you will easily be misguided to what I call the one-fits-all approach. You may be drawn to generic self-help advice or popular trends without considering whether these strategies align with your personality, values, or unique circumstances. For instance, you might adopt a rigid productivity method because it works for others, but it may not suit your own natural working style. Like most YouTube gurus' morning routines, you can't wake up at 4 a.m. if your sleep schedule is fucked. I couldn't wake up at 6 because I had insomnia. It took me a while for me to fix my sleep, but while I did that, I woke up around 8 to start my day-to-day routine. Only until I could get 7 hours of quality sleep consistently, I started to wake up even more early and get more things done. If you're going to follow someone's routine, make sure you tailor it to fit your distinctive situation.
ensure that you consume self-improvement content.
Unrealistic expectations are rooted in an external validation mindset, rather than an understanding of personal fulfillment. Without a strong sense of introspection, you may heavily rely on external validation for their self-worth. This can lead to setting unrealistic expectations based on societal standards, or the desire to gain approval from others without considering your own strengths, values, and limitations. And if you don't consider them, you will only lead yourself to frustration, burnout, and a sense of failure. Comparing yourself to others online is bad, but many people do it anyway. Comparing your first year of training, assuming you're natural, to someone's first 5 months on drugs is very harmful towards your perception of yourself. Thinking you've hit your limits when you don't even know them. Everything is based on personal circumstances. Developing a realistic understanding of yourself is crucial for setting achievable goals and expectations that lead to meaningful and sustainable self-improvement. Find what works for you and stick to it, which leads to my next point.
Oh, shit!
The lack of accountability can hinder personal growth since it prevents you from recognizing areas where you can improve on. Without a clear understanding of your own role in various situations, you start to blame external factors for your trials and tribulations, causing you to start viewing them as problems rather than opportunities for personal growth. Changing your view of the world is important for you to see opportunities as a good thing. Changing your bitch mindset for that of a healthy one is something that happens naturally as you go further down your journey. But you can make the change quicker if you allow yourself to be perceptive to learning a bit about everything, as well as associating yourself with great quality people. You may not recognize the value of surrounding yourself with people who encourage personal growth, but the absence of a support system can make the journey more difficult. Had I not told my best friend I started working out, I would have been doing shitty exercise circuits on my phone instead of working out at the gym together. Anyone can have a good and true friendship group. All you must do is not be reluctant. If you do, you will be lonely. A holistic approach considers various aspects of your life: physical, emotional, mental, social, and spiritual dimensions. This comprehensive understanding allows us to explore the interconnectedness of these dimensions and gain a deeper insight into ourselves, focusing on long-term sustainability rather than quick fixes. By addressing multiple dimensions of life, it aims to create lasting and meaningful changes. Life is dynamic, and a holistic approach recognizes the need for adaptability. It encourages us to develop a resilient mindset and skills that can navigate the inevitable changes and challenges, emphasizing the importance of aligning one's goals and actions with personal values and a sense of purpose. In correlation to everything said, there is one important factor that is crucial to achieve success at anything: mindset. Having the correct mindset is crucial for accomplishing anything. Depending on what you want to achieve, it's important to approach it with a mindset that determines what you want, and importantly, that you fully believe. Just recently, I've discovered this by reading about the principle of reciprocity. The simple act of kindness and helping others with the intent of aiding can make you have what you want. Giving for the joy that giving itself brings. If you want something, you first need to give. And when it comes to money, love, happiness, and relationships, all one needs to remember is to give first.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
The self-improvement space is experiencing significant growth and shows no signs of slowing down. As an increasing number of individuals seek direction and assistance, it's expected to expand further in the future. Self-improvement can provide invaluable support to those who need it. With the right resources and support, anyone can take the steps necessary to improve their lives. It's up to you to act now.
Any last words, Mr. President?
Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.